Welcome back, everyone, to the deep dive. Okay, so last time we were in Saturn's heaven, right? Where Dante got that incredible perspective, seeing Earth as just this little threshing floor.
Yeah, the tiny speck that somehow makes us humans so fierce, so caught up in our struggles.
Yeah,
A really humbling moment.
totally. And now we're moving onward and upward into Canto 23rd of Paradise. And our mission, as always, is to see, well, what can we pull from this canto for our own journeys?
Absolutely. And Canto 23rd is, it's quite something. Dante arrives in the eighth heaven, the heaven of the fixed stars.
Okay.
And here he witnesses one of the, truly most spectacular visions in the whole poem. It's the triumph of Christ.
Wow, the triumph of Christ. So how does that actually look? How does it unfold for Dante? It sounds overwhelming.
It is. Beatrice, who's always guiding him,
Yeah.
like a mother bird, actually.
Yeah.
She tells him to look up, and Christ appears. But the light surrounding him it's just impossibly intense.
So intense he can't look.
Exactly. Dante literally cannot bear the sight. But interestingly, that very light illuminates thousands upon thousands of blessed souls.
Ah, okay.
And they form what Dante describes as this beautiful flowering garden. It's in this moment he has what's called an excessus mentis.
Which means?
It's like being out of your mind, but in a mystical sense, a rapture. He says it feels like trying to remember a dream that's already faded, that intense, that fleeting yet profound.
Incredible. And you mentioned it gets even more interesting after this initial vision.
Yeah, so Christ then ascends. He moves beyond Dante's view. But the souls, this garden, they remain like flowers still holding their scent after the sun's gone down.
That's a beautiful image.
Isn't it? And then Beatrice does something significant. She tells Dante to look at her. She explains that now, because he has witnessed Christ, even indirectly, he's finally strong enough to bear the sight of her smile.
Ah, so his capacity has grown through the experience itself.
Precisely. And among all these shining souls, one shines bright as the Virgin Mary. She follows Christ's ascent, and then the Archangel Gabriel descends.
Gabriel.
Yes, singing Ave Maria, and he forms this incredible luminous crown of light all around her.
Wow. You know, what strikes me there is that it's the only time Christ appears directly in the whole comedy, right? But Dante still can't really see him.
Exactly. It's so potent, so overwhelming, he can't describe it. And that tells us a lot, doesn't it? Echoes that whole journey from Canto 1, remember? He couldn't even reach the sunlit hill back then. It shows this gradual nature of spiritual understanding.
It's not all at once.
Never all at once. And that metaphor, the flowering garden. Think about where he started the dark forest.
Right.
It's like the complete transformation, isn't it? That dark, confusing place is now this vibrant, illuminated garden of souls. His purification feels, well, symbolically complete in that image.
And the details, like Gabriel and Mary, that Ave Maria and the crown, it's such a clear echo of the Annunciation, isn't it?
A perfect parallel. It really brings home themes of, divine messages, acceptance, revelation.
And just thinking back to the previous canto, Canto 22, where he saw Earth, that little threshing floor that makes us so fierce, and now, bang, he's seeing the culmination of redemption. The contrast is huge.
It really is. And if we bring this back to, our lives, your life, there are some really profound lessons here, I think.
Okay, let's hear them.
Well, first, there's that graduality of revelation. Truth, understanding, it often comes step by step, right? At a pace we can actually handle. Our limits are respected, you could say.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Then there's the persistence of grace. Those authentic moments, those encounters, they leave a mark, like that perfume lingering from the flower. They stay with you.
Right, they don't just vanish.
Exactly. Which leads to the next point, transformation through vision. Every genuine insight moment, it actually strengthens you. It makes you more capable of taking in even more beauty, more truth later on.
So each step prepares you for the next.
You got it. And also, beauty as a path to knowledge. Notice how this whole vision is described. It's through incredible beauty. Beauty isn't just like window dressing for the truth here.
It's the way in.
It's a privileged access point, absolutely.
Yeah.
And finally, something we've seen before but is really strong here, the role of community in salvation. This vision, it's choral, it's thousands of souls together.
Not just Dante alone.
Not at all.
Yeah.
It reinforces that idea from Canto 2, that feminine chain of rescue, salvation, growth. So it's often a communal thing, isn't it? We're in it together.
Those are really powerful points. So, to sort of boil it down for you, the listener, Canto 23rd shows us that our own growth often happens gradually, that moments of grace have a lasting impact, that seeing things clearly actually makes us stronger, that beauty can be a guide to deep understanding, and importantly, that we're usually part of a community on this path.
Yeah, and that brings up a really good question to maybe reflect on. How could you apply that lesson of, say, gradual revelation or maybe the persistence of grace to something you're dealing with right now?
Or where is beauty showing up as a guide for you?
Good one. Where is beauty leading you towards a deeper truth in your own life?
What an incredible deep dive. And that brings us to the 90th canto analysis of this epic poem. Can you believe it?
90 cantos down.
Just 10 more to go until we reach the very, very end. We are so close, and we really can't wait to continue this journey with you. Join us next time for another deep dive into the insights from the Divine Comedy.